I thought my Olympic dream was over. I experienced a pressure that I never experienced before, and it was the pressure to jump high.
I mean, the bottom line is we all have a dream to be the best in the world, and in a couple days we get to try and do that. So, you know, it's massively important for everyone to do well.
The role of a chaplain is to care for the athletes, to meet their needs, to be there, to open the Bible with those who are really asking for and seeking guidance, and to encourage the Christians to reach out. AIA, because we're an international organization, we've had chaplains from all over the world participate.
It's something to keep you grounded, and that's something that I heavily lean on to give me that balance, you know, to make sure I stay in chapel. I have a really good relationship with our chaplain, and you know, it keeps me pretty focused.
I mean, I think just keeping myself very grounded and grounded in my faith and grounded in people who I love and trust is kind of what keeps me from going crazy and getting too nervous. Met some of the Christian chaplains there, and you know, coming from a small island, sometimes you feel kind of like an underdog. You see all of these athletes from the U.S. and big countries, and you feel a little bit like, oh my goodness, do I really belong here? And just to have people there, going to the church services and realizing that we're all, you know, on the same field before God, and that we can worship together.
It's certainly a privilege to be called out and chosen to serve athletes in an event like this. It's taken over a year, near to 2 years of a process where a committee selects applications. They want to find people that not only are available to come to these events, but people that are serving and reaching out and being there, available where the athletes are, at their competing places, at their practices, clubs, and where they are. So many of us that are doing this here and have been chosen from international sources do this in our ongoing practices throughout the year.
Last night we had a track's first official Bible study, which was really cool, hosted by Dee Trotter.
Able to visit the Chaplain and the Multi-Faith Center inside. It's been such an amazing support to know that that sort of resource is there. Often people forget, you know, in sport it's not just about the body, but you know, the mind, body, and soul. You know.
Yeah, well, the role of a chaplain is really one of service, to serve the athlete in a holistic way. And so any way we can serve the athlete, whether it's their physical needs or whether it's their emotional or of course their spiritual needs, we're there to try to help.
And Sam Hayeswinkle went to kind of a praise and worship in the morning, and there was a lot of athletes. It was kind of just athletes sharing, you know, 2-minute testimonials about how God's working in their lives. It was really cool. A lot of track athletes, you know, I mean, all kinds of athletes, different countries.
And me, you know, having that strong faith, a lot of girls do see that in me, and they do have an opportunity to come and talk with me when they're, you know, maybe things are not going their way, or they need some encouragement. And I think that, you know, what a blessing that, you know, I've had that opportunity to do that for them and to witness for Him.
God has changed our lives, and we want to serve the athletes and share with them, whether it's through Bible study, whether it's through worship and praise, whether it's through prayer or meditation, just how they can use the talents that God has given them to bring glory to the God who created them.